Welcome to the ARE 5.0 Video Test Prep Series. In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at the Construction and Evaluation Division. This division focuses on construction contract administration and the post-occupancy evaluation of projects. You'll need to demonstrate an understanding of and abilities in construction contract evaluation, construction support services, payment request processing, and project closeout. You'll also focus on issues related to bidding and negotiation processes, construction process support, and the evaluation of completed projects. You'll have 3 hours to answer 75 questions in this division, which includes sections on pre-construction activities, construction observation, administrative procedures and protocols, project closeout, and evaluation. In the pre-construction activity section, you'll focus on construction planning and activities that occur prior to the start of construction. Let's look at a sample question. Which of the following should the contractor submit to the owner through the architect during the pre-construction phase of a traditional design bid build project? Check the 3 that apply: certificates of required insurance, schedule of values, product submittals for long lead time items, application for first payment, list of proposed subcontractors, lien releases from subcontractors. These are the correct responses. Certificates of required insurance, the schedule of values, and a list of proposed subcontractors are 3 of many items that the contractor is required to submit prior to starting a construction. Product submittals cannot be submitted until the list of subs is approved and subcontractors are awarded. No payment is due to the contractor until work has actually started, and lien releases are required before final payment. This is a UA level item requiring an understanding of various construction-related documents and the phase at which they must be reviewed. In the construction observation section, you'll focus on the on-site roles and responsibilities of an architect through the course of construction. Let's look at a sample question. During a routine site visit, the owner tells the architect to change the layout of 2 interior frame walls. The contractor has already framed based on the construction documents. The framing changes will not have an impact on any code-related issues. The owner is adamant the walls be reframed per their new request. How should the architect address the owner's request? Ask the contractor to schedule a meeting on site with the owner, architect, and framing subcontractor to review the changes. Review the expected effect on construction cost and schedule with the contractor, then prepare a change order for the owner review. Issue a construction change directive with a requirement for time and material invoices to be submitted for work. Include documentation of the discussion and a drawing of the revised framing in the field report of the site visit. Here is the correct response. Per AIA document A201-2017, General Conditions of the Contract for Construction, a construction change directive is appropriate when a change must take place regardless of time or cost impacts. Reviewing the expected costs ahead of completing the work is unnecessary in this situation. On the other hand, a field report alone is inadequate because this charge certainly has both time and cost impacts. Finally, an on-site meeting with the subcontractor is unnecessary, as the requested changes can be fully documented by the architect. This is an AE level item requiring an assessment of a built condition in order to determine the appropriate contract change. In the Administrative Procedures and Protocol section, you will focus on the documentation necessary for the construction process and the importance of clear written communication. Let's look at a sample question. After construction has started, the contractor finds that the specified carpet has been discontinued. The budget cost was $17 per square yard, with a total of 3,500 square yards of carpet needed. The carpet subcontractor suggests an alternate carpet, which is acceptable to the owner. It's $18 per square yard, but the price would drop to $15 per square yard with a 4,500 square yard minimum. Due to the delay in finding the replacement carpet, the order must be expedited, which adds a $1 per square yard premium. Using the most cost-effective option, what will the cost difference be for the new carpet? The correct answer is $7,000. You'll first need to calculate the original cost of the carpet. Next, you'll calculate the cost of the 2 alternatives: the higher price at the specified yardage and the discontinued price at the increased yardage. In both cases, the premium for expediting the order must be included. After deciding on the most cost-effective option, you'll subtract the original cost from the cost of the alternate to determine the cost difference. Because the dollar sign is included next to the answer box, you'll know the answer must be provided in dollars. This is an AE level item requiring you to analyze cost and specification information to evaluate product alternates. In the project closeout and evaluation section, you'll focus on post-construction activities. Let's look at a sample question. The contractor notified the architect that the project was ready for substantial completion. The architect inspected the work and prepared the following list of incomplete work. Click in the box next to the item in the punch list below that must be completed before the architect can issue the certificate of substantial completion. Here is the correct response. According to the Project Resource Manual, CSI Manual of Practice, reaching substantial completion does not mean all work is completed. However, any remaining work must not prevent the owner's use of the building. The only item on this punch list that prevents full use of the building is the bathtub that doesn't drain properly. This AE level item requires you to evaluate a typical construction procedure and determine the required outcome. For more information about the Construction and Evaluation Division, refer to the ARE guidelines. Comments? Questions? Let us know. Be sure to check out the ARE 5.0 community for expert advice and tips from fellow candidates. And for more information about the content covered in each division and tips on navigating the exam interface, please watch our other ARE 5.0 test prep videos.